catch it with my, try to catch it with my, catch it with my. This surely was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it home. Hoping I can keep it when I'm dead, when you're gone. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my, try to catch it with my. Sometimes fast and sometimes slow, they'll fall into the ground, dance around circles, and I catch them with my mouth. It softens all the noises, it softens all the things. Everything is wild. So I catch you with my hand, try hard to make it stay. In the end, it melts away. Try to catch it with my, so I catch you with my hand, try hard to make it stay. In the end, it melts away.
Hey, sorry about that, everybody. My mic got knocked out again. It seems this is a issue once again with StreamYards, so I couldn't do anything, so I had to do I'll be right back. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. I really appreciate it. Sorry about the delay. Hey, Poo Poo. Hey, Foxy Lady. Omi, Jack T runs in circles. Mary, thanks for modding. Amy, Judy. We also have Jen. Hi there, Jen. Vanessa McCready, welcome. We also have Suzy Q, Just Die, JC, Domina. What is up? How you doing? Jen again, Emmy tacos. Okay, with avocado. Nice. That's pretty cool. I should make tacos the next time on my Monty Does Stuff channel. Those poor Pomeranians, exactly. Did Martha need me? No, Martha is good. She had her snack and she is on one of her pillows. She has multiple, not just one heating pad, but she has pillows all over the house. So they're gonna be she's gonna be good as well as her sister. It's weird for a zoo to let people feed the animals like that. Yeah, it is weird for like North American zoos. Um, but they're in the Middle East, so they feed the animals. It's just kind of weird that anybody can put anything in the food, right? So you never know what nefarious things people do to animals. So you got to be careful, especially with the animals' diets might shorten their lives. Hey Ash, but it seems that place doesn't really give a shit. What was I gonna say? Somebody did give me the name of said place. It was called the Little Kuwait Little Jungle, is what it's called. We could maybe take a look at the reviews, but I think Breezy did that already. What's up, Scoutfinch? JG, Lindsay, what is going on? We got bad bird flu here. Lots dying. Yikes, that is crappy. Very crappy. I'm sorry to hear. Where is this Just IJC? Okay, so we're going to talk about. I labeled this stream specifically what it's called for a reason. It seems there's talk about her going home early, but why would she go home early if everything is good? Which makes me think, does Roman know something I don't know? Is he really on the in? Like, is she really not that happy? Like, does he actually have the tea? Because he's been saying he has the tea, and we've been like, no, that's bullshit. But does he really have the tea? Oh, I see. England, London. Okay, I see. It's the no money thing. But how is going home gonna help her? Because isn't she gonna spend the same amount of money going home or at home as she is in Kuwait? Or is it that she thought she was gonna spend less money in Kuwait, but when she went to Kuwait, she figured out, hey, I'm actually spending more money in Kuwait because I thought Kuwait is a backwaters country, but it's not. It's actually pretty expensive when you look at rent for places, when you look at food, when you look at costs of going out and things. It seems that it's quite expensive. Hi there, Antoinetta. Rose Talk, welcome. What's up? Let let's not validate what Roman says. Hey, I'm just putting it out there, okay? Hey, Pause and Pose, what's up? Black Velvet says she's coming back in a week because she pretending she is sick, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe she'll do the sick thing. She likes to do that, right? There's just a lot going on here. Jack T says Pete said he knows when she's going home, but he won't tell. I think it's soon. Exactly. If Pete is talking about that in terms of, oh, I know when she's coming home, it seems as if she already has a ticket. Because if I'm reading in between the lines, that kind of tells me she already has a ticket and she's already on her way back. But it seems her husband's just cool. He's okay with everything. Lisa B says she misses her wheelchairs on the green. Quite possible that is the case. I won't put anything past her. What she misses, what she doesn't miss. Mary says, oh, that is why Pete's not even bothered with looking for a job. Exactly, because last night, remember we went to the stream last night? And he was very nonchalant about telling us, hey, yeah, I know when she's coming back, but he just wasn't going to give us the tea. He was like, yeah, I'm just not going to tell you guys anything. Lindsay says she wants food, drugs, freedom. Tudor Time says Pete will spill the tea. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Rocky Goaba says we cannot rule out Roman being right. For some instance, I guess. I don't know. I really don't want to say, but maybe he has a point. Fupa Fabulous says I think she needs more food and drugs. So home she goes. Yeah, maybe she is getting sick and she thinks she's gonna get some wheelchairs. I think if she really does come home the end of the month, then first thing she's gonna do is order wheelchairs, right? And then she's gonna have to figure out. She's definitely gonna have to figure out. She's gonna have to figure out how to pay the rent because money's gonna be tight. Unless she visits her mom and gets money. There's always the the mom bailout is what I will say. Her mom could always bail her out like her mom has in the past, and she's admitted, yeah, my mom has bailed me out. Maybe mommy time, it's mommy time again. It's stepdad time. Rocky Goalbot says Roman would know better than us as he met Foodie and was giving her phone number. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's a truth teller because we've seen multiple instances of Roman not telling us the truth and being very untruthful amongst other things. Hey, Abby W, pause and pose, what's up? Is wheelchair a euphemism or does she really use wheelchairs? A wheelchair is the name of the edible that she has, and it's called a wheelchair because it has such a high dose. It's like 1,000 or 2,000 milligrams. It has such a high dose that it'll literally put you in a wheelchair for days. That's why it's called wheelchair. Diane again, welcome. Jessica, welcome. How you doing? The zoo visit is always the kiss of death. You mean as in it's a send off? Or you mean something else? Please elaborate. Memphis says she got OD on Burger King. Yeah, she's really loving the Burger King over there. Fluff and Jen says the atomic wheelchair is 1,000. It is, but it can also be 2,000. Black Velvet says she be like, bye bye, hubby. I'll come back for you. Then she will split. This is a very particular thing with her because what's gonna happen is if she really did get married, it's not like she can you can undo it, but it's harder, right? It's extremely hard. So this is a situation that she can't just ignore it and it'll go away. You can't just ignore being married to somebody and think it's going to go away. You're still going to be married to that person. You're just going to be estranged. So, hey, what can I do? What can I say? If she is truly legally married, she is going to have to figure out what she's going to do with her husband. She got a Burger King in the desert, her recurring dream true. If he expects her to clean, she'll find a way to get rid of him. Yeah, it seems that's like what she likes to do. If you expect her clean or expect her to lose weight or like Nader didn't like going out to fast food places. He preferred cooking his own meals. A lot of people are like that. They prefer cooking their own meals. Then over time that can lead to a huge problem with Foodie Beauty. Ooh, okay. Fupa Fabulous says the zoo visit is the kiss of death because the guys see her in her natural habitat and realize what she is. Oh, that's why. Okay. So yeah, we got the problem of the cleaning, we got the problem of the cooking, the cleanliness, the money issue because she's like she has to fund so many things. She has to be now funding the hubby even though she says he's working or he's going to go back to work. He just took a month off, etc., etc., etc. We shall see. Come Tuesday, we're going to see what happens. Daddy Kevin, welcome to the chat. Jen says she is salivating over poutine from Orange Julep. The poutine's actually pretty good from Orange Julep. It is a world class place after all. People actually do drive from Vermont, Maine, upstate New York, New Hampshire, Massachusetts to actually go to Orange Julep. I'm no bullshit. Even people go, they'll make a trip, get bagels, world famous bagels, Montreal bagels. They'll also stop at Orange Julep. They'll do a lot of things in Montreal that Montreal is renowned for. They even go to the mountain. Does she need to be in Canada to sponsor hubby? Good question. From what we've seen, that is actually a good question. I can't really know for sure. I'm gonna have to look into that. Why doesn't she call Salah her family or talk about his family? That's another question. Because if you're truly married to the guy, you would think she'd be more open, right? About it. Still, something's extremely fishy about the entirety of the situation, is what I'll say, and I'm sure we're gonna find out in time. Like I've been saying, we find out more and more things as we go along, and anything can happen, and anything will happen. It's like kind of like Murphy's law. Maybe it will be like Murphy's law. What can go wrong will go wrong. Maybe he's got no family there. Well, he did say specifically that he does have family there. He said that specifically in one of the live streams he was in. Rocky Goba says we don't know if they married. The marriage is legal in Canada or if it is temporary Islamic marriage, which the woman can end anytime. It's very hard to end a marriage on the woman's side, and the the muta marriage is for Shia Muslims. I think he's Sunni. So Sunni, they don't have nikah muta marriages, which is a fixed term marriage or called like a sex marriage. I think he is Sunni. Those are the two major ones, Shia or Sunni. Saying I marry you 3 times ain't legit. Exactly. Also, did she get her paperwork that she should have been done? It's the paperwork for due diligence to clear you that you are okay to marry somebody in a foreign country. I forgot the specific name of it, but we've talked about it several times as well. Probably tired of her in her cage oinking all night. Oh, really, Memphis? Come on. Hey, I did look up a place that looks eerily similar to what they have. I mean, this place does have a kitchen though, and a washroom, but we don't see a door where there's like a washroom. Maybe there is a washroom in the room. I don't know. Probably not. Because why wouldn't she show us the washroom if there is actually a washroom in the place? Plus, she kind of outed herself about the washroom pretty much being communal. I wonder if he's seen her without her hijab and wearing the CPAP. Yes, exactly. Has she been wearing the CPAP? Thank you, Nara, about liking my hats. I really appreciate it. This one, uh, just something to wear. It ain't that. Hello, hello, hello. Also, if you want to come up, if you want to talk, message me on Insta or Twitter, and then I will give you the invite link, and you can come up and talk. I'll leave this open for anybody. So let's said they use a community toilet, traditional non-Western bathroom. Yeah, she pretty much gave herself away. I think it was the Q&A stream, I believe. Mary says, to me, it looked like there was a door on the back wall next to the refrigerator. It was very quick, so I am not sure. Yeah, I gotta look over that, but still, it's kind of like, just show us the place. She made it seem as if, so many things was so great about the lifestyle there and that he could take care of her, but we're not seeing him do that. Remember how loud that cat meowing was? It definitely sounded like it was in the same house. True, and he did say the cat walked into the place. And it seemed like, yeah, the cat was like right in front of them, which I found kind of strange. But people are like, no, it's kind of normal. I'm like, it's normal for just a random cat to walk into your place. Mary says he can't even take care of himself. Exactly. It may be a migrant workers hotel. Yeah, it could be any. It could be anything. All right, let me go on my Instagram. Somebody had sent me something. Give me a second. Let me look it up. Okay, here it is. I'll probably put this on the screen because this is eerily similar. I'm not saying this is the exact place. I'm just saying it was eerily similar. Yeah, they said the cat was a stray. No screens on windows there. Strays jump in the windows. Come payday, Foodie will be feeding the whole building. Yikes. Possibly true. Especially people randomly giving her olives. Is that like a very neighborly thing to do? I mean, I guess so. Oh, snap. Look at this. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here we go. Done and done. Let's take a look at this. So this is Salmia, which seems to be the area that they like to frequent, right? So we see some studio apartments here. Like, take a look at this one. Very, very similar to what it seems he has. Well, that's a little bit more. Let me go back a bit. This one seems like this is it. That one not so much, but these are like studio like apartments. Let me go back. I think it's this one. And let me take a look here. All right, so does this look like very similar to what Salah has? That does look like it. It does to me. Like very like you could put like a two couch like a love seat there, or maybe it turns into like a bed. Like this could turn into a bed. Yeah, these are very eerily similar to what I would expect, but this one has like a kitchen and bathroom. But just judging by how the setup is, this seems like very, very similar to what he has. But yeah, it does look nicer. Of course, they're gonna look nicer. They're gonna show you the best pictures, right? But yeah, this looks eerily similar to his setup in terms of what we saw just a few days ago with the piano. Memphis says the lease says no hams allowed. She has to go. The neighbor knocked on the door. True, Lindsay. Exactly. So yeah, like I was looking at these, and I'm like, hey, that's the area they like to frequent. Because if you've noticed, they've only been in one area of Kuwait City. So why is that they everything that they've gone to is literally in one specific area? Now let me prove that to you because I've been really keeping tabs on the map here. He has no windows, says Q. I think so because if they had windows, she would have shown windows because she will easily verify and prove anything and everything as long as it's in her favor, right? Yeah, I couldn't stand not having a window. It has to be some sort of a window. Okay, so here we go. We're going back. So pretty much, this is it. Let me uh F11 it. Okay, so remember this is Salmia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. This area here. This is it. This is the area that they've literally stayed in. So they've been to the boulevard. Remember that? Remember, they've been to this restaurant. I think it's pronounced Free Soirée and ate. Remember, they've been to the mall. The mall is like right here. This is the mall right there. And then they've also been to the Marina Beach. So we've seen the Marina Beach. We've seen Maki. We've seen Salty Sports. We've seen the other side, the Marina Beach Hotel. We've seen Free Eswala. We've seen the Boulevard. The first night, it was the Boulevard they went to. We've seen what else was there? They went to a fountain. It's actually in Salmia. Like everything that they've been to, except for specifically the Kuwait Towers, has all been pretty much in this area. Like everything. So this is what I'm saying, that he probably is in here. Yeah, the Jungle Zoo. Yeah, they've been to the zoo. It's called what was it called again? As a Kuwait Little Jungle is what it's called. But yeah, pretty much everything. Boulevard, where they went to eat, the Marina Beach. Let's see where the Kuwait Towers are, because of course I'm not familiar. Kuwait Towers is on the other side. Okay. So then they took a little trip. They don't seem to have friends there, or maybe he does and he just doesn't introduce his friends to her. That could be it. But yeah, you would think you would want to see friendly faces on camera. The Cheesecake Factory is across from the Kuwait Towers. It is. It is indeed literally right across. And she didn't go there. Why is that? When you have the Cheesecake Factory literally right there. Yeah, Rocky Goldbutts is right. The Cheesecake Factory. Let me put that up on the screen. So remember, the Kuwait Towers is here. There's actually 3 towers, but only one you can go inside. And here's the Cheesecake Factory. It's not that far off. Plus, you have the beach. When they went to the Kuwait Towers, they could have gone to TGI Fridays. They could have gone to the Cheesecake Factory. They did go by the beach. She will, on payday, go to the Cheesecake Factory. I also think so. I think he's a tour guide or pool boy. A lot of people think that. A lot of people do. The rages when she gets back will be spectacular. I wonder what she's been doing with her YouTube manager, because I was sensing a reckoning coming. Like a big reckoning. Maybe it'll still happen. Maybe it's in the works right now. Who knows? I have no idea. I'm just speculating right now. Cheesecake Factory on the beach? It is fancy. But why hasn't she gone to the Starbucks and the TGI Fridays that are all here when she was at the Marina Beach? If they're walking around, if that's what they're doing. Payday, she will book a 3-day stay at a nice hotel. You think so? It's possible. But I wouldn't think so. I think she would try and pay her rent since she needs to go back home and secure her place. Plus she's gonna need a new battery for her car because they haven't been starting the car every few days. And remember, she already had a bad battery. So that just means that she has to replace the battery now. Because remember when the times of Nader, she had issues and the car had to be jumped? Yeah, I know it's been a distant memory, but she does have battery problems. Did she already buy the return flight? Based on how Pete's is saying certain things, it seems as if yes, there is already booked a return, is what I'm gonna say. Based on how she is saying certain things, it's as if she's coming back the end of this month. So I guess it's not really that happy in paradise. It seems. Once again, if you want to come and join me, we are paneling up as we usually would do in the old days. So if you want to panel up, message me on Twitter or Instagram. Hey Cowboy Dog, what is up? How you doing? Is that flies on your wall? Where? No, there's nothing on my wall. Is there something? Why keep saying she isn't going to be home for Christmas? Maybe she's trying to trip you up. Potato says she can't afford him. Let's make it better than the old days. Exactly. We're going to make it better. Valchin says, does she still have the video up saying he was going to pay for everything and take care of everything for her? Probably not. I mean, that would be kind of embarrassing. She probably will be like, I'm going to take that down. Speaking of which, let's see how many videos she has up these days. Because what's been happening is that she's been removing videos. She has 457 uploads. That is a far cry from the 2200 she had before. So she's removed almost 1800 videos. 1800. Can you imagine that? 1800 videos have been either privatized or permanently deleted because Foodie Beauty is trying to hide a certain type of behavior. Is Foodie Beauty here listening? Well, it's 8:30 where she is in the morning. I don't think so. I think she's probably going to try and sleep in. Do something. All right, let me check where that water fountain is. Is it in Salmia as well? Let me check. Boulevard Park, Carrefour. I don't think so. There are no flies on my wall. Zero. The only fly on my wall is the proverbial one. Martha doesn't like flies on the wall. Exactly, Amy Judy. Wait a second. Why is this a French name? Kind of weird. Carrefour. Okay. I was just checking something. Those are holes? No, there is no holes there. Martha is not redecorating the place, okay? She's not. She's not going to redecorate. She already told me. How much would her return flight have cost? I think it's like 15 to 2,500 typically around this time, depending on which airline and depending on the time of day, plus other factors. Can she privatize that many videos? Is that allowed, or does she have to delete them? It's allowed. You can do whatever you want with your videos. You can delete them. You can make all of them private. You can suspend your channel. It's all you. Exactly, Lindsay. Martha is busy with school. Exactly, Amy Judy. If a bug gets inside, you know how Martha will do to that bug? She will follow it around the entire house until it's dealt with. Martha doesn't play around. Plus, she has college to attend to. Candy Douglas says, Monty, do you think they will go many places because he might not own that car? It might be a friend or someone he borrows it for once in a while and can't use it all the time. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking this exact same thing. I was like, is he borrowing that car? Is that why they keep going to the same areas? Because remember, I just said they keep staying in Salmia. Why is that? And the only few options I can think, and my brain automatically went to, it probably isn't his car. Like, it's a really nice car. Like, it's a Honda, okay, but it's a really nice car. So maybe he is borrowing the car and they can't use it all the time. You never know with her. She's not going to tell you the truth. So that is a logical reason as to why they keep staying in the same area. Or it could be a rent-a-car. But why would she rent a car for that long? That's a lot of money. But then again, we're talking about Foodie Beauty here. It's the same person who, what did she do again? She spent $300 on food in one day. 300 and didn't put it all in the fridge. Remember that day last year? She ordered $300 worth of food and she ate maybe a quarter to half of everything. She just dipped into everything and just left it. I went upstairs and went to bed. I'm like, why would you waste? You know how much money that is? That's food for one person for an entire month. And she did that in one day. Now it says maybe a tourist car. It's pretty nice for a tourist car. Could be a rent-a-car. Maybe a rent per hour car. Well, if it's a rent per hour car, how come they keep getting the same car each and every single time? It's kind of like here, right? You might rent the same class of car, class of vehicle, size, but you won't get the exact same car each and every single time. You'd be lucky. Maybe they have a car share membership. Maybe. Maybe they do. Yeah, and the $350 at Lush, waste of money. Yeah, they could have a car sharing membership. Let me check car sharing Kuwait City. What do they have? They have Hertz Rent a Car Budget and Safina. But what kind of actual car sharing do they have in terms of like? Okay. Never heard of Safina. But yeah, it's possible. Maybe a chaperone. Then why is he driving? Ooh, Coyote. Hopefully things work out. Nada. That's crappy. Hey, Silent Witness, what's up? What? Listen, Natters got the dong. No, you do. Natter does not have the dong. Okay. Jay Harrod says she'll say reaction channels ruined her marriage. Did they? How would they be ruining the marriage? Miss Lena, what's up? How you doing? Welcome once again. Once again, if you want to join me on this panel, then just give me a message, Twitter or IG. Then I'll give you the join link. You can come up. It's all good, Mary. It's all good. I can handle it. It's just a little bit of trolling. Everybody gets a little bit of trolling here and there. Sometimes some people get a lot more trolling than others. It depends on how you handle the trolls and whatnot. These profile pics, yeah, sometimes the profile pics really get me. Foodie is real hungry. She probably is real hungry. Probably wants some KFC right now. Well, she could get her KFC. If she wants McDonald's, she could get McDonald's. If she wants Burger King, she can get Burger King. Hey, what's the one that she keeps saying? Talking about hot dogs. She keeps talking about hot dogs. What was it called again? Now I'm gonna have to look for that place. And it's not PF Chang's. It's something else. I can't remember now. Oh, they even have a Chili's. They even have a Chili's over there. Can you imagine? Chili's, they got like everything. Oh, Jack wants to come up? Okay, you messaged me on Instagram? Okay, let me check it out. Okay, I know what to do. Okay, then I gotta do this. All right, give me a second. I got a request. All right. I'm gonna give you the join link. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right, there. You've been given the join link. She misses orange julep. She probably does. Chili's baby back ribs. How would she show us her weight loss with all those clothes over her? True. Scalfin says, not with Salah controlling things. Very true. He's very controlling. All right, somebody else sent me a list of studio apartments that I got to take a look at. The reviews say good. I'm going to have to check these out. Okay. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. But these look too good. Yeah, these look way too good for what Salah has. Even the outside, yeah, it even has laundry in there. No, that is way too good. Okay, wait. This picture looks eerily familiar. Let me put this up on the screen because this is eerily familiar to me. All right, so somebody just sent me thank you so much. If you want to be known, toss my salad. Habibi, hey Habibti, how you doing? Her clothes are not baggy though. Yeah, she turns that abaya into a bodycon. That's what she does. Abaya to bodycon. Stat. She lost no weight, right? Okay. Valchin says, my son is visiting Quebec right now. I told him he has to go to Orange Julep for me. Exactly. He needs to. All right, so let's take a look at this. All right, so take a look at this. Doesn't this look eerily similar to his setup? Look at that. You got like, is this like a couch that turns into a bed? You got like the cabinet here. You got the door right there. You got the fridge on this side, and you got like a desk right there with like a chair. Tell me this is not eerily similar to his setup. Look at that. It does, doesn't it? Especially this picture. Very similar to his setup. Okay, I see you, Jack T. Can you turn on your camera for a second? And then I'll put you on. Okay, gotcha. All right, turn it off. Turn it off. And I'm going to add you right now, Jack T. It's in the area, exactly. Hey, Jack, what's up?
Hey, Monty.
You good?
Yep, I can
All
hear
right.
you.
Yeah, I can hear it too. Everybody can hear you're alive. So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, just what you think about let's see. I guess I was gonna ask why you think Roman, like, let's see.
What do you think
I just don't
Roman
know
is
why
might
he's
be
coming
right?
into the picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, why is he coming in right now? And it's just weird. And
Yeah. It is weird, right? Why is
do you think
Roman
there's
acting like
anything
this?
like
I'll put it this way. If Roman actually has Foodie's number, like if she does have a separate phone number or if he has Salah's number, like she gave it to him, then that's super weird. Then that kind of makes me think, what the hell's going on? Plus, he's an attention seeker at the same time. So that's another thing. He loves cloud chasing. He'll come on, he'll just start talking shit. He doesn't do the typical where you spend the time and energy to react properly. All he wants to do is come on with alcohol in his hand and down his throat and then just talk mad shit. That's all Roman does. And that's pretty much it. So I don't want to give any credit or credibility to Roman's statements. But if she says she's going to come home at the end of the month, our original statement still stands that she probably is getting homesick. And plus, yeah, Roman is very troll like. And where the hell is S Jam? Somebody told me S Jam is in rehab because he's just disappeared for like the past 2 weeks. Yeah, what do you think about this, Jack? Are you still there? All right, we'll wait for Jack. Ash says Roman just wants clout and he got lucky with guessing. Yeah, that's possibly it. That he just got lucky with guessing. Diane says anything you can ask about Roman, the answer would be trying to get them clicks and views. True. Very, very, very true. Scoutfin says that makes sense about SJam. Yeah, I mean, he does need to get into it because the more times he does what he's doing, um, the more of an issue it is to other people and other people's safety. So I do feel that it would be best for him if he actually did go to rehab. No, I'm not sure that's where he's at. People just been telling me. Lindsay says, does it show community bathroom? I'm looking. I'm gonna have to read. Oh, we lost Jack. Jack, if you still want to come back, come back.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, I
you're
think
back. You're
I
back,
just
Jack.
I just lost signal there, I guess. That was weird.
Yeah. No worries.
All
No
right, thanks
problem.
for understanding. Yeah, Roman's a weird guy. He really, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know all that much about Chantal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know why she would actually give him her phone number. But like I said, that's like, I really don't know like what to believe on that one. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, she likes the drama so much. I could see her like doing it, but at the same time, you'd think she knows how he is and would dox her.
Yeah. But hey, we shouldn't give Roman that much credit.
I know.
I don't think he's
Right.
thinking that deep. The guy just, just comes on and he just talks about whatever at any time. The last week he was watching UFC and he wouldn't even turn the volume down.
Oh God.
All right, so I just checked. There isn't anything about a washroom, but what I have noticed about this place that was just on the screen is that it does have check-in and check-out times. So it seems this is like a temporary stay place. So maybe we should even talk about that. Is where he's staying at, is it like a temporary stay place, but then he's just doing long term, he's just staying there long term? Or did he actually come maybe from Germany and then he's staying there on a longer term, but he's once she leaves, he's gonna go back. Who knows what's going on? You never know with this because a lot of people are saying he's playing the long game. What do you think, Jack T?
I'm thinking like it seems like he has a lot of stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he is doing a long term. Like, I mean, I know there's not a whole lot of room there. Maybe not all of his stuff is there, but I
Yeah.
mean,
It's enough stuff to seem like he's comfortable and he's established like some sort of residence, right?
yeah, and he's like one dude, so he doesn't have that much stuff. I
True.
know I don't. So
Yeah. So everybody, if you're just coming in, what you're seeing here is an apartment place. It seems what's happening is that this is for rent. I guess it's short term and longer term, kind of like Motel Adam, but it's in Kuwait. So this looks eerily similar to his place, like with the bed in the corner. There's the fridge. There's like a desk, very similar. One bourbon,
yeah,
one scotch says, "Imagine the other tenants going to the community bathroom after Chantel blew it up." Oh boy, the smell and
yeah,
everything. It does,
yeah,
Jen. The
that
place
would
does
be
look similar.
hell.
It would. It would be hell, especially you know how she is with cheese, right? How long have you been watching Chantel, Jack T?
Maybe like a month and a half. Not very
Oh,
long. Yeah,
so
I'm
you're
new.
new. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, we'll catch you up on the all things that are Chantel because there's a lot. Like
yeah.
years and years and years. Does that place have community bathroom? Yeah, it seems it does have a community bathroom at this place. So yeah, a lot of somebody said I think it was Mouse Toast says that it's very common for community washrooms to um to be here. Oh, this place has a fine print. Couples need to provide a marriage certificate. It says it right there. Okay, let me put this back on the screen.
Oh,
The fine print. Couples need to provide a marriage certificate. Look at that. Hey Claudia, what's up? Her fupa is vibrating from hunger. Memphis, you're hilarious.
He's been pretty on tonight.
Yeah, Memphis is always in here giving the jokes. Oh, whatever happened to something there from Mayor? There was a guy, what's his name? He's from Toronto. He used to come in all the time. So yeah, how much? Somebody asked how much the place Oranges Poranges is asking me in Japanese how much. The price for this place seems to be, I believe you got a call. Wait, let me see if I can show the price for a studio. Oh, you got to pick dates. Okay, let me just pick some random dates here. And hopefully they'll show me the price. Okay. Let me keep checking. All right, I'm still checking. All right, so I'm looking from here to maybe here and check availability, and it'll tell me how much it is. Oh, that is actually a shit ton of money. It's not cheap. Like, a lot of these places are not cheap. You're paying up towards of like 100 or more Canadian dollars a day.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
cheap.
exactly. And it's like hotels, exactly. Jessica, thank you by the way for, the info. And she thought she was gonna, go over there with, not that much money and just live it up, but she's learning a hard lesson that just because you're from Canada or, something a place similar to the States doesn't mean that your money's gonna go far in other places. So hopefully that lesson is learned with her because there's lots of places where her money will drop real fast. All right, Mary says runs in circles sent me a message. Okay. All right. Let me check my Twitter. Here, give me a second. I gotta check my messages. Okay. All right, runs in circles. You can join as well. Let me give you the invite link right now. Also, I should say if you want to watch 90 Day Fiance, and check out technically it's like my fifth channel. It's called Monty Talks, where I talk about 90 Day Fiance. So if you want some 90 Day Fiance tea, you can join me there. I'll plug the link. I've been getting stuff rolling, but I gotta do some intros and some outros. Here, okay, so we're gonna have runs in circles. Come on, here's the link for Monty Talks, where I talk about 90 Day Fiance. I probably will be talking about £1,000 Sisters and whatnot. But thank you so much, everybody. If you're just coming in, smash that like button. Oranges says I checked some prices of one bedroom apartments outside of the city center, and they were about 210 Kuwaiti dinar. Yeah, and you times that by 4.4. How much are you getting? You're getting about 1,000 Canadian bucks for one bedrooms. Thank you, Lindsay. So yeah, it's not cheap over there. So the food, everything, our money doesn't go far.
Yeah, it's about like it is here in the States. At least $100 a night for somewhere you can actually stay.
Yeah, exactly. And at many places it can be more expensive. Runs in circles. I see you in the back. Turn off your cam and I'll add you. Yeah, like it's not cheap. She thought it was gonna be cheap. She thought, the places might be run down. She thought a lot of, she could just spend a few dollars a day and is gonna be it. But now she's learned to like a good lesson.
sure she's ready to go home.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, we kind of lost, runs in circles, device is not connected, so we'll wait for them to come back. Yeah, they call them hotel apartments. Like the one that we see him in, it's yeah, they call them hotel apartments. Runs in circles, I see you again. If you want to turn off your camera, I will add you right now. I'm adding you in a few seconds. Lucy, hi there. Welcome to the chat. Hey, runs in circles.
Hey guys, can you
Hey,
hear
what's
me?
up? Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi everybody, I'm so excited to be here.
How's it
Hey,
going?
runs in circles.
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
I'm all right.
This is a mess. I don't know about this whole marriage thing. It's crazy.
It is a mess. So, do you think that they're actually married?
I really don't think they're really married. I don't know. They sure don't act like it.
They do not. So, what do you think from start to finish? Because here's what I think. Well, actually, I can't even. Oh, we lost runs in circles. What I was gonna say is that come back runs in circles anytime. If you lost the invite link, I'll give it to you. What I was gonna say is, I'm not even sure if they are married. I'm still 50-50. But I was gonna say this: if they are married, then she is in shite right now because you can't run away from your marriage. You're just gonna be estranged. You're still gonna be married to the guy, and if you find somebody else, you're still just gonna be estranged. Runs in circles. I'm gonna add you again. Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. So I was gonna say, if she is married, then she can't run away from this marriage. It's kind of like how somebody tried to sign me up for one of those sh- timeshares at like hotels, and then people think they could sign for 15 or 30 or 45 or $60,000, or if they even go up to $120,000 timeshare. And what happens with that? They'll follow you around the world to try and get the money that you just signed for out of you. It's kind of like that. Like, so she might not know fully what she's gotten herself into. Hopefully she has. If she is married, she has a commitment that she has signed up for. So we'll see.
I wouldn't doubt if she was being scammed in some way like that.
Yeah, exactly. And if she's
Fell
staying
for
with
it.
him, she has to be married. Exactly. So then, Jack, you know how we saw the indicator that says, "Hey, you have to show us your marriage certificate." So wait a second. So can we just say that she is married for sure? If staying in these places, you have to show your marriage certificate. Runs in
That's what I
circles.
was thinking.
Yeah, exactly. So I think she is married. Runs in circles. I'm gonna add you again. Turn off your cam if you want to. Welcome
Oh,
back.
Well, yeah, I'm such a noob.
No worries. So we were saying these apartments, these studio apartments, you need to present overall your marriage certificate if there is a man and a woman staying in the same apartment. So then by that understanding, I would think she is married.
Oof.
What do you
She
think?
doesn't realize it's not going to be easy for her to get out of it.
Yeah, it isn't gonna be easy for her to get out of it because she's married. It's gonna be
Crazy.
hard. And then, does she have any assets? Well, I don't think she doesn't really have any assets. No. So what if she wants a divorce? But then again, how much time does she have to get it annulled?
I don't know how it works there.
Yeah,
yeah, it could be a lot different there. There's could be a lot of like stipulations and law.
exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I'd have to look into this. But I think based on my understanding now of these apartments, and you have to show your marriage certificate, that she's very likely to be married to this guy. We got India says, why didn't she film her marriage ceremony? Who knows why she didn't?
Right, we haven't even seen any pictures from that. Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Which is super strange. Janine says, I doubt it was consummated. I wonder how the law is there. Like, if you don't consummate, you're not really married. You know how some places are like that?
Oh yeah, it
Hmm.
might be that way if they maybe that's why they haven't. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. He probably has other wives, says India. Well, that's also about the whole Abu Omar thing and that he was married from years ago and he has a kid. That's still up in the air. Maybe he does have. He doesn't have to tell Foodie because we looked at the law. As long as you can take care of your wives, you don't have to tell or make aware one wife with the other about the other. So there is no stipulation that says he has to tell one
Oof.
wife that he has another one. Janine says, is it a crime to fake those papers saying it is a marriage? Hell yeah, it's a crime. You don't want to be doing no crimes in Kuwait.
Yeah, it's
That's one place you don't want to do crimes or, tell a lie that you're together. Because then not only would she be faking the papers, but then she's not married, living with a guy. You don't want to be doing that.
Do y'all think that he had her cut that kiss out because she's like, forbidden kiss, as loud as she could say it?
I have no idea what his mindset is because that guy is into Pokemon.
That's true.
He's 29 year. He's in his late 20s. He's into Pokemon. He thinks playing Happy Birthday and what other nursery rhymes
Oh
is
gosh,
cool.
don't remind me.
So I cannot get into his mindset, to be honest with you. I'm like, dude, that's not cool. Your jokes are not funny. You're playing nursery rhymes. What do you think this is? Oh,
yeah.
Mary's into Pokemon. It's all good, Mary. Hey, at least you're not playing nursery rhymes and thinking you're so cool, okay? I think even Nutter's Magic Tricks was better than this, but even that was whack. But it's just like the overall idea. He's into Pokemon a lot. He plays video games, which doesn't really say anything because there's a lot of responsible adults that play video games. But when you play video games, you're doing nursery rhyme piano stuff. You are not stable financially, then it all adds up into a human being that isn't able to cope and take care of a partner because then he's having Foodie take care of him, which kind of does make sense now because who the hell would want to marry Foodie, like really marry her, except for a guy that isn't put together, right?
Like all the guys she's been with lately don't even add up to one.
Yeah, exactly. It's like point two of a guy here, another 0.15 of another guy here. Yeah, they all don't even add up to one. Like, where are these guys coming from? Like, I can't believe people are acting like this. We got, of course, Nether and, his stuff that he has going on. We got Roman last week claiming and bragging that he could drink and he could go drive drunk and nobody's going to do anything about it. I'm like, that is disgusting behavior. I would never do that to another human being. No, nowhere on this planet should that be condoned. That is not right. But that's his mindset, and it's very filthy. Yeah, his jokes are crappy. Runs in circles. What do you think about this whole thing about this guy? Do you think he's really gonna make it to Canada? Like, what she's gonna do with the bankruptcy?
I have no idea. It's so weird. Like, how is she going to get him there?
Exactly. Her bankruptcy isn't discharged. You see, this is a Foodie Beauty ism, Jack. See, Foodie Beauty doesn't have long term thinking capabilities where she'll do something and she just hopes and prays. Or she doesn't even have that thought of hoping and praying. She'll just do it and then be puzzled when things don't work out. Kind of like how she got in the relationship with Nutter. Everybody told her, do not get in a relationship with this man. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. And guess what she did? She still did it. Stuff like that just really, really happens. I'm surprised she even made it there in one piece. I thought it was going to be a shit show, kind of like
Right.
Shiny Rev. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised she got there in one piece and she actually had her paperwork together. I thought she might have been stopped somewhere, or she had to like maybe book a flight the next day because she didn't have her paperwork in order. Remember the New York trip when she went across the border and she thinks she could just muscle her way back into Canada, or should I say more like fatten her way? I'm like, you can't just sweet talk the dude. There's rules. You can't just sweet talk somebody. And then she got pissed and annoyed and angry that he didn't let her in. No shit, he's not gonna let you in. You're not gonna just go and infect the rest of us because
What
you
was
just.
her whole purpose for going
It was
in the
food,
first place?
food, just a trip.
Oh,
She was
geez.
pissy and food. Right, Deb R. Hello, welcome. Two cats, one dog says, "Do you think Salah has children?" I do believe there is a high chance he does have children. Hey, Becca, because the whole Abu Omar thing is still on my mind, and the fact that as soon as somebody aired out the whole Abu Omar thing, immediately the profiles go on lockdown and everything gets erased. That is very telling to me. Scoutfin says there's no way she
Oh,
hasn't had meltdowns there. Right. She probably has had meltdowns. Maybe he's seen her on the floor, stomping and kicking and crying about certain things that she wants to do or doesn't want to do. And maybe he's kept it cool because,
did you see
he
her
has a game
today?
plan. He's what?
Did you
What did
see
he
her
say?
today? Every time she would take a, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Every time she would take a bite, she'd look over at him.
Yeah, it was very awkward and you could even call it cringe. Yeah, it was strange. But yeah, she was looking at him and I can't believe he buttered her meat for her. Why do you need to butter your wife's meat? You know what? That doesn't even sound right coming out of my mouth. But he was why did he need to butter her meat though? Is he abusive? Well, we've seen signs of the kick slash nudge. We've seen his controlling behavior with removing the video. We've seen how he tells her what to do, when to do it. So there are signs there.
Yeah, he totally bosses her around.
Exactly, he does.
Like, that wouldn't fly with me, but I'm a little country girl and we don't take that kind of stuff.
Right. So I'm sure his behavior is a lot different when the camera is off, right? So she should know what she's getting herself into. Maybe that's why she wants to leave. Maybe with promises that he'll get into Canada as soon as possible. All right, we got Jack T back. All right, Jack, I'm gonna add you right now. Welcome back,
Okay.
Jack.
Thank you, Monty.
You're welcome. Is he answering her daddy issues, you think? Ooh, good, good.
Ooh, that's a good
Actual,
question.
yeah, because a lot of people have said that she has daddy issues. I don't know. Maybe he is. In many ways, he is replacing, I guess, things missing in her life, or she feels things are missing in her life. So she's trying to find a replacement, but she's going about it all in the wrong way. Like each and every single time, she is actively searching and practically begging for a guy to be in her life. And a lot of times, when you go searching for people, people can kind of sense the desperation. And then a real credible person doesn't want to be with her because she's not working on herself, and only people who want to take advantage of her situation, especially that she makes pretty good income, would want to be in her life because what does she have to offer? Hey, EP.
For real,
When,
besides money and that's coming, going down the tubes, so
exactly, like she can only offer money, sadly, when she could literally take a year to work on herself and offer people so much more. So much more she can offer somebody, as just as if she just works on herself. That's all she has to do. But yet she
Right? She
refuses
didn't
to do
have
it.
to fly to a different country. She could have
Exactly.
done all this at home.
Exactly. Exactly. So true. And she wants people to fake love her. Like she's finding all these guys that are
Hmm.
just all wrong for her. There are guys out there, as long as she works on herself, she can, blow up to glow up, or blow up the the grow up. But yeah, really speaking with sincerity. If she just works on herself, takes a year to seriously put in some effort, she can actually glow up. But that's the thing, she'll just never gonna do it.
No, just like
Yeah,
she's never going to go to therapy.
exactly. Yeah, there's just certain things, Jack, if you've known Foodie Beauty long enough, that you'll come to know and understand that she will just never do. Hey, Miranda. So yeah, we shall see what happens. But yeah, anything else you guys wanted to add or talk about?
I just want to say I wish she'd quit messing with that hijab. I'm telling you, that drives me crazy.
Yeah, the fidgeting with the hijab. I think she's very uncomfortable in it.
I think it's worse than when she had the wigs.
Yeah, it is worse. I think it's a comfort thing, and she's probably extremely uncomfortable, but she still wants to wear it, even though there's so much other people out there that aren't wearing it. But she just, she wants to dive into certain environments and imitate, and you know,
Oh, Mary, we'd all get smashed if we did that.
right, right. Mary's like, Monty asked Jack what we all want to know. Would he date Foodie? Yikes.
Yikes.
All right, Jack is back. Welcome back, Jack. Would you date Foodie Beauty?
No.
No. Why not?
I don't like who she is as a person. Like, she just don't have any self-control. She keeps cheating
Mm-hmm.
and lies all the time. It'd be really hard to have a relationship with her.
Yes, it would be hard to have a relationship with her. Even if you were the person to cook and clean, I think she's on 100% way too much. She wants to be coddled 24/7, and that's not conducive to a healthy, normal relationship where you have responsibilities outside of watching movie with somebody from morning till night. Like, what kind of relationship is that? YouTube won't last forever, and there's going to be a point in time where the money dries up, and what are you going to have at the end of the day? Knowledge of movies from the 90s. Maybe I could work for Screen Rant with that on my resume. I know all the 90s movies, guys, from start to finish, every single one. I know everything. Then yeah, maybe I could get a job at Screen Rant, but other than that, like, what are my skills? Movie watching? Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
And she didn't like it when BB was playing video games all the time. But Saul is a gamer.
Right, like the irony and all of that, right?
Come on.
Yeah, definitely stage 5 Klingon girlfriend. You mean stage 5
Oh
Klingon?
yeah, she'll put an end to that gaming.
Mm-hmm. Mary's like one hand keyboard playing. Yeah.
Atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
His keyboard was
Oh gosh, that was so bad.
It was. Ash is like, Sala can teach her keyboard and she can play elevator music for a living. Oh, she's gonna be a busker. Can you imagine Foodie Beauty busking with you're laughing hard.
oh
Oh
man.
my goodness, with a little hat.
Yeah, I can imagine her busking. She can do magic tricks.
Oh dear.
She can.
She can make food disappear.
Really, Jack, you really took my bit away. I was gonna say that
Sorry.
she's a magician. She'll just make food disappear. Polly, what's up? Good evening, Polly. How you doing? But yeah, pretty much people would pay her to stop. But yeah, she could be like a reverse busker. She starts doing something and people start throwing money at her to stop.
She could be like, watch me make this pogo disappear.
Oh god.
Mhm. True. Ah, the busking world. But alas, she will need a license for busking. She could that would be the end of busking worldwide. Maybe.
No.
EP says she repeatedly puts out to the universe that she will take fake love in surprise. That's what she'll continue to get. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, we could talk about this like all day, the whole Foodie Beauty situation. But still, I think there's now a very high chance that she's gonna go home come November. So I wonder how much it was for her to change her ticket, or did she just have to buy a completely new one? And that would be such a waste of money.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see what she'll do on payday.
Exactly. I am very interested as well to see what she'll do come payday and what kind of new outfits and whatnot he'll have. Solid that is, because I think those Skechers.
Sala, not her.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because if you notice, even with Natter, was she buying stuff for herself? Yeah, but she was making a shit ton more money than she was now. But still, she probably spent upwards, I would say, more upwards of maybe 30, 40, 50, $60,000 on Natter for the time that she was with him. That's like a whopping amount of money.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's insane.
And they all look like little kids' clothes. Even
They do.
Sala wears them.
Yeah. Isn't Monday payday? Lisa B, yeah, pay day or the pay range starts Monday, but we typically for Canadians get paid on the second day, which would be the 22nd or after. So the pay period is from the 21st to the 26th. Typically, I've seen every myself and every other Canadian YouTuber gets paid day two. So come Tuesday, we'll see how much money she has and what she'll do with the money, because that's always telling of where her mindset and whatnot is.
See, at least Roman was wearing his fake Versace.
It was that the Louis Vuitton racing jacket.
Oh, Vuitton, yes,
Yes.
yes.
He thinks he's so cool, that guy. But he didn't even show up to the boxing match. Made me waste 2 days of my time having me drive there, stay in a hotel, and then come back.
And they had when they turned the lights off, I was dying. Like, get
Yeah,
out of
it's
here,
like,
dude.
please take the hint and leave. The guy already verbalized to you that he wanted you to leave. You didn't leave. 15 minutes later, they turn the lights off. He still wouldn't leave. They're counting out the cash, and he's still there.
It was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's lighting a cigarette like he's some kind of like badass or something.
Right, exactly.
Out.
Yeah, with it leaning all the way down. Yelly Me says, yes, please someone recap what she said about coming back early. So the idea was originally brought forth last night on Pete's stream. So Pete was like, I know when she's coming back, but I'm not going to tell you. And I didn't really put too much stock into it, because I'm like, don't we know she's coming back in January? Why would he say that? But then he said it a second and a third time. I'm like, oh, he's probably saying she's coming back early. That's what he's saying. So then she, in her latest stream, was like, yeah, I'm probably going to come home the end of November. So now we're thinking something happened, or why does she feel that she needs to come the end of November? So she's probably only going to stay a month there instead of the 3, which I guess works out, because she did say that she could stay there up to 3 months. She did buy her ticket because she had to have a return ticket for the end of January, but still, a month. Okay, I guess it wasn't all lovey-dovey.
Yeah, I mean, if you just got married, would you want to leave in a month? Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
because you're gonna have to be gone for, you know, at least through the holidays. You're not gonna want to leave in the middle of the holiday. I don't know how close she is with her family, but
Right.
it'll be, after the first of the year at least where she goes back, if she goes back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Ava says, I think I know the answer to this, but is there any possibility in our minds they could actually be in love and this is real? Hell no.
Oh,
Maybe Foodie, but not Sala.
no.
Yeah, maybe she thinks this is real love and everything. She's got her man, she's got her gold ring and whatnot, but hell no.
She got her husband.
Exactly. And he's 6'2", everybody, 190 centimeters. He's a tall guy. He can play the piano.
Well, like, if not too long ago, he wouldn't even look at her. Like,
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
now he's calling her honey and stuff.
But it's so fake. It's like, yes, honey.
I know it's cringe.
Right? It is so cringe. The way how he's saying, yes, honey. It's like he's just dying inside every single time he says it.
Oh man, I loved it when he gave her that coffee and he's like, enjoy, honey. I was dying laughing.
Oh, man.
I'm like, yeah, you know she doesn't like that coffee, but he gave it to her anyway.
Maybe it's his way to punish her. He's like, I'm gonna punish her with this coffee. And then she's like, I'm gonna punish him with the smells of my farts.
Oh gosh.
Now
They
he's
both,
sick.
right? They both punish each other. She gets punished with the food in the day, and he gets punished with the farts.
In that little bitty room
Yeah,
with no window to open to air it out. It's just there.
Right, exactly.
No fans or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if they had a ceiling fan in there.
Right. Yeah, we don't even know. Like, how's the circulation for that place? EP says if she comes home early, it only proves that none of this is how she'd imagine. She's not having a good time and she's hungry. I'm tired of all the walking. Yeah, true. The way that she had to prove that she's only sitting for like a few minutes because of this and that, I'm like, that just actually proves the opposite. It proves the opposite that you can't walk for 2 hours straight. Because why would you say that?
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, we know she's not walking that long. There's no way.
Exactly.
That's just like when she said, when she finally said, yeah, we're married. And then, like, you're supposed to be on your honeymoon, but you're creeping around in everybody's chats. It just doesn't make sense.
Exactly, leaving nasty comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't make no sense whatsoever. Right, Mary? She's not smart. She shouldn't have mentioned it exactly. And was she side eyeing him? Yeah, she always gives that look. I wonder if she wants to look through his phone. She probably does want to look through his phone.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See how many girls he has on the hook, like paying for all of his stuff.
Right. I mean, there's still the chance he is rotating if it was a fake marriage. But then again, I did say that it's most likely it's not. So holy crap.
Or maybe thinking the other wife is texting him or something.
Yeah, anything's possible. Betty Boo says no photos from the wedding, no references to the wedding in passing in the videos. Yeah, something is fishy. And for once, it ain't Foodie. Something's fishy with this, but we're gonna find out in time. Like I say, always something's gonna happen. She's either gonna get pissed off and out, or something somewhere, someone will say or do something, and then we're gonna figure it out.
And somebody will spill the tea. And
Oh, you know she's dying to.
Yeah, right. Especially if he pisses her off, because that's what she used to do to Netta. Remember? She comes on. You know what? She kind of reminded me of who was it? Tana Manga. You know when she used to do sit on the floor and do the story times. It's kind of like you know what my boyfriend just did today or yesterday. Oh my god! I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Okay, you know what he did? Kind of like that, right?
Like the woman on In Living Color, but you didn't hear that from me.
Right?
oh man,
Can you imagine? She's just on the floor, like, yeah, Stella. Oh my god, he gave me drinking coffee last night. You could have
It was mud. I hated
right.
it.
Exactly.
he's trying to kill me.
Janine, that's a good idea. Is there public record of the marriages like they have in the newspapers? Very true. I wonder if somebody could maybe find out that information. I don't know. But that is actually a pretty fair idea to verify things. I could be the yeah, exactly. I'm taking like Trisha Paytas or Tana Manga. But yeah, worth looking into. But like I said, looking at these places, these units, these studios, you have to present your marriage certificate if you're gonna be, man, woman living together, which kind of
Yeah.
gives more claim or stake that she actually is truly married, which is super like out there, like seriously. She actually
I
went there
mean, it
and
wouldn't
got married.
surprise me,
Yeah.
but we all know it's not like a love marriage. I mean, it's obvious.
hmm
They can try and fake it all they want, but you can tell just by looking at them, watching them, they can't stand each other.
Right.
It's very awkward, like all the time.
Polly's like, I bet yeah, Pete has more extravagant marriage ceremonies with his My Little Ponies versus what Foodie Beauty went through. Exactly. Peace probably has like rituals and veils and everything and candles he lights in a specific order.
Like I wanna be, cheering Pete's on, and then he talks about Elon and he talks about this, and I'm like, oh, come on, Pete's. Stop it.
Yeah, Pete's has like a fully ongoing hate train with like almost everybody on the entire planet.
Just like DLF, I like, hey, we're going to the market, and then he says something nasty, and I'm like, oh, come on.
Right? I have no idea why DLF wants to show me his genitals,
So gross.
but he
We don't
does.
want to see that little peanut.
Right? He is like on a mission to show me his one ball. If you didn't know, he only has one.
Ew.
But he's like, yeah, Monty. He's gonna show it to me. But we've already seen it.
And he wants to fight you, so
He does. It
watch out,
seems
Monty.
everybody wants to fight me. We got
Everyone.
Sofa King wants to fight me. DLF wants to fight me. Salah wants to fight me. Nader wants to fight me. Roman wants to fight me.
Roman couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
Right? I'm gonna leave the chair to Roman because he was making sweet love to that chair. Did you see that, Jack
Oh,
T? You were
that
around.
poor chair.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he had a folding chair and he was making sweet love to it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like it should be a classic Roman El Roman moment. And he was really into it. He wasn't like joking. He was like kind of slow stroking it. Like when you slow stroke and right at the end you give like a quick pump.
He was like,
No.
I've been feeling fine, baby. To that chair, poor
Right?
thing.
Right?
He
Or
probably
like, I wanna make love in this club. In this club.
Oh man.
Mary, you know what? We are gonna watch it. We're gonna do a maybe. Should I even say this? Do we need to do another Roman El Romance stream? No, we're gonna add it on to a Foodie Beauty stream where he makes love to that chair. I gotta find it in my library.
You should put like you have to wait till the end of the video to see special Roman video.
Exactly, right? Polly's like, I got your back, Monty. I eat larger amounts of weight than Roman or Natter. Exactly. That chair is probably pregnant with bar stools right now.
We need to take up a collection for therapy for the
Exactly.
chair.
Exactly. That chair is pregnant with triplet bar stools.
Suing him for child support.
Exactly. Exactly. That chair needs to take Roman El Roman to court.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Anyways, you know what? We should do this another time. This was actually pretty fun. I really appreciate you runs in circles and Jack for being up on here. You guys can
It
come
was fun.
back anytime you want.
Appreciate it, Monty. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Anytime. I really appreciate you for being in my live streams and hanging around. Thank you, Runs in Circles. Thank you, Jack T. I think I might
Thank
sign
you,
off right
Monty.
now. It's 1:30 in the morning on a Sunday here, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow because we got some streaming to do. We got some videos to make. So I guess I'll see you guys in the morning, if not another time.
I'll see you in the
Sounds
morning.
good.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you as well. And yeah, if you're around Sunday, then come hang out with me in a live stream or watch a video. If not, I'll see you maybe a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. But I'm constantly around here, and I appreciate you all, the support that you've given me for such a long time since I've been doing this. I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much, everybody. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you, lovely people, another time.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.